Let my mistakes be your lessons. I call this piece Curled Up Wasted Paint. Bob Ross had a style where you need not know anything about art before you can pick up some supplies and get to painting. However, you will waste a lot of time and money if you don't have at least the smallest bit of knowledge of color theory. There are three primary colors. You have red, you have blue, and you have yellow. With these three colors, we can make any color we want. Any other color on your palette, other than white and black, is only to save yourself some time from having to mix. Because we can take this red and we can mix it with some yellow. We can make orange. And same for green. And same for purple. There are also tertiary colors, which only refers to the colors in between these colors. A hue is the name of the color. Saturation would be, let's say we take blue, and if we wanted to brighten this in saturation, we would add white, and it will become much brighter. Or we could add a little bit of gray to blue, and it would become much lower in saturation. You also have value, which is how light or how dark that color is. Say we needed a lighter red, we could take red and we could lighten this with a little bit of white and a little bit of yellow. It becomes a much lighter red. You'll often hear artists refer to temperature of a color. This only refers to the lighter of how light or how dark the color is. Your red, your yellow, your oranges, your lighter greens would be your warm temperatures, whereas your blues and your purples and your darker greens are your lower temperatures, colder. When you're choosing your palette, you want to complement your colors appropriately. A basic complement, as we learned in Spooky Trees, is white and black. These two colors, when they're put right next to each other, give a great contrast and are very beautiful. Much how like yellow looks when you put it right next to purple. Or kind of how like green looks right next to red. Those colors that are opposite of each other complement themselves really well. But you have to use that very carefully. Too much of it, very bad thing. Other than that, you really don't need to know anything. Bob Ross had a style where it doesn't matter. Whatever you put in it is what it is, and that's how it looks, because that's how you want it to look.